If you are a woman who thought that her husband was going to vote for Kamala Harris, but he voted for Trump, divorce. If you have a boyfriend and you thought he was going to vote for Kamala Harris, but he voted for Donald Trump, leave him. So just to clarify, I said this in another video, and that advice is obviously not directed at women like this. I'm not talking to conservative women. Conservative women also voted for Donald Trump. So my previous video and this video that I'm making now is not directed at conservative women who think that women who are going to divorce their Trump voting husbands need mental help. So if you thought that your husband was going to vote in your best interest and he didn't, you have until January to file for divorce, because conservatives have made it very clear that no-fault divorce shouldn't be a thing. When Hillary Crowder left her husband and filed for divorce because she was in an abusive relationship, her husband, Steven Crowder, was an abusive husband. She was pregnant. She left him. And Steven Crowder took to his show, his podcast, to say that she should not have been allowed to leave. So this tweet from April 2023, Crowder saying like 6 times that he's only getting divorced because Texas law allows his wife to leave him, is the kind of crap Dateline episodes are made of. On his podcast, Crowder called his divorce his deepest personal failure and the greatest heartbreak of his life. He said he still loves Hillary as the mother of my children and expresses frustration that she wanted something else for her life. I know Crowder's expectations is that his right-wing audience will sympathize with him, but me, I'm just relieved for his wife, and I'm worried about this push from Crowder and his cronies demonizing a no-fault divorce. This is an article from June 2022. Clarence Thomas says the Supreme Court should overturn cases guaranteeing birth control and marriage equality. So if you have concerns that you might end up stuck with this husband that you have, and you don't want that, start to file for divorce now. Don't ask your conservative female friends for advice. They don't care about you. This is what conservative women do not understand. And you can watch so many videos on any social media platform about Mormons or evangelical Christians, women who were trad wives who left their husbands because of so much abuse and neglect, who ended up homeless, who ended up without money, where their ex-husbands did not care that their kids were starving. So, if you still believe that men are the protectors of women, wake up. The reality is, this is what a lot of conservative women have to look forward to. They'll get cancer, they'll have a car accident, they'll have a disability somehow, they'll get a chronic illness, and they won't be able to do all the things that they used to do for their husbands. And that man is going to ditch them and find the newer, younger, stupider version. Conservative women will not believe this. It doesn't matter. Let them experience it. It doesn't matter. It's not your problem. Your problem is to make sure that you're safe and away from your conservative voting husband who's been lying to you, telling you he was going to vote for Kamala Harris. Because that same husband, if you have an ectopic pregnancy and then, you die, he's just going to find another one of you. That's it. He's going to keep going. His life will not change. He will not care that you're gone.